Hi everybody, so today I am making almond milk. This is a cost-effective, healthy, delicious milk alternative. So if you're lactose intolerant and you can't drink cow's milk, then this is a perfect alternative. I use it mostly in chia seed pudding. I'll have it to drink sometimes. I also like to use it to make a latte. So first things first, we need 1 cup. You can see here, this is about a cup, I'll measure it out, of raw, unsalted, unroasted almonds. I picked mine up from Costco, and it's we need 1 cup of those. If you want to be more cost effective and you do not mind the pulp in it, if you want the extra fiber, I have done with approximately half a cup, but I'm going to do half strained and half not strained today. So in addition to those 1 cup of almonds, there's no need to skin them when you're blending them up, and especially if we're going to be putting it through the nut milk bag to get the milk out. I use 4 cups or 1 liter or 2 bottles of unfiltered water. Sorry, filtered water, I should say. You can use filtered water, tap water if you want, whatever you have. Water's water, so that's all that really matters. Now, we're gonna put that all together. I like mine. I generally use it for a sweet drink or something that's gonna have some sort of a sweetness to it. I don't like adding the sweetness ahead of time. Sometimes I will if I know I'm using it just for the chia pudding. I got this lovely vanilla here in Cancun, where we got back from a week ago. I like to put in about a teaspoon of vanilla. And if you do want to sweeten it, there's a couple of options. You can put sweetener, sugar. If you want to be a little bit healthier, you can do Kirkland maple syrup. Best bang for your buck from Costco, and it is amazing Canadian 100% pure maple syrup. The other thing you can use is some pitted dates. If you want to use those for a more natural sweetener, just be sure if you buy the dates or the jewel dates with the pits in them, be sure to remove the pits because they will not grind and they're not good for you. So, you know what, actually I think today I'll put 4 dates in for my sweetener. I wasn't going to, but I will. So I'm going to put the top on. We're going to start my Vitamix. This works best with the Vitamix, but if you have a nut milk bag, will also work well if you have a good high-powered blender. So you're going to start off on 1 here, and we're going to turn it on. It is going to be a little bit loud, and we're going to let it go for exactly a minute. So we'll be back, and I'm going to start at 1, power it up to 10, let it go for 1 minute, and then we're going to turn it off. So I'll be right back with you. Okay, so it's been exactly a minute, which is all we really need in the Vitamix because it blends so well. You won't see any lumps. The dates will be completely obliterated in there, and all you'll have left is the sweetness. So I'm going to take this off, and I'm going to show you 2 things that we can do. 1, I prefer to drink it straight up with some, like in a glass. If you want to do it right away, it's not super cool, so add some ice cubes. I prefer it with the fiber. So I'm going to pour half the jug here and show you how this works. So like it's a little bit foamy on the top, but that's okay. We're going to fill this about halfway. This does make about 1 full liter, maybe a tiny bit more, so you can always have a sip of it at the end. This also works well for hot chocolate. Yeah, pretty well anything you like. So I'm going to let that settle. Now you will notice if you do decide not to put it through the nut milk bag and you want to keep the fiber in there, once you go to drink the milk, there will be some settling on the bottom here, as you can see a little bit here. That's just the rest of the almonds. You don't really taste it. You know, like it doesn't, it's not gritty or anything, but you'll just want to give your bottle a shake. You can use a mason jar, a glass jug. These black bottles I use, they're quite nice. So the rest of it I'm going to put through the nut milk bag. Here, so we just pour it in. A milk bag I got off of Amazon. I can find it and put a link if you like, and that way if you're interested in purchasing you can do that. So what I'm going to do here is we poured it in the nut milk bag. This is great, you know, if you don't like the extra fiber and you just want it normal. So we're just going to let the milk come out and squeeze the bag. There we go. is a much smoother consistency and just as nice. But if you do it with the fiber in it and don't squeeze it through the nut milk bag, like I said, you really only need to use about half a cup of the almonds. So I'm going to continue to squeeze this. Okay, so just finishing here, squeezing up the last couple of drips of the milk, and I think that's pretty well lit. Some people use this for baking. There is some tips on the internet you can look up. And basically, I just want to show you, it looks kind of gross. This is the pulp, and the skin's mostly from the almonds. So you can just discard that if you want, or if you can find some way to use it, feel free. And so this is the strained, I should say. So I'm just going to pour this in the jugs so you guys can see the difference in the jugs with the fiber in it and the skins and whatnot all ground up, and the ones without the fiber in it. So this is, like I said, strictly put through the nut bag. There you go. So if I show you here, so this is strained and this is the not strained one. It is definitely thicker. I would suggest, if you don't want to strain it, use half a cup like I said earlier. If you do want it strained, I use the full cup of almonds. Always use 4 cups of water. Add your sweetener of choice and enjoy. So you can, like I said, you can have this in cereal. You can have in coffee, tea, make a latte out of it or a cappuccino. Use it in a smoothie. So that would be really great if you kept the fiber in there, because hey, who can't use more fiber? And it's much more cost effective than buying almond milk in the store. So if you like this video, please subscribe and click the like button. The last tip I wanted to let you know too, if you decide to make this milk or any other nut milk, and I will show you some other recipes that I do for hemp milk and for cashew milk. So I'll show you those at another time. These will keep in the fridge 4 to 5 days, and that's it. So that's the only difference between buying store-bought, which has preservatives and God knows what else in it to make it last super long. But most of us will drink a liter of this within a week. So enjoy, have a great day, and we'll see you next time.